Good morning folks, so this time around for the new player guides we're going to be looking at the mercenary units, what they are, how to get them and why you should be looking at picking them up.
Victory or death! Give them hell!
So then, the mercenary units of the game are the units which are purchased either with silver or with sovereigns. And now these units are pretty good, and actually they do come with their own unique bonuses as well. So I would definitely suggest looking to pick up at least one, if not two, of these units for those bonuses. Now, the first one that everybody should be picking up in the mercenary tab on the mercenary page on your U button is definitely the Mercenary guys. These are the hammer and shield guys, the guys that actually put a HP bonus on siege equipment, so rams and siege towers and everything. When they're actually pushing them, when they're actually using them, they will put a bonus HP onto them in the form of a shield. So when you're pushing this stuff, you can actually see a shield up on the siege tower or on the ram. I'm just going to be showing you some gameplay footage now to show you what I mean. When you see that, that means that that siege equipment actually has a bonus load of HP just from using these guys to actually push that siege equipment. So unfortunately, because I've already got all of them unlocked, I can't tell you exactly how much these guys are, but they're about 700,000 silver, so quite a substantial amount of silver. But you can get the silver built up very quickly by using things like the auction house, selling off any items you don't want, any resources you don't want, stuff like that. I will be making a separate guide to actually how to build up your bronze and silver and everything. So when that guide comes out, definitely hit up that one to actually figure out how to get the most silver in the least amount of time. But for this one, definitely want to be picking up these guys. So I'm going to show you these guys in the barracks. They're very good. They're just a very low tier 1 grey unit, and because of that their leadership is very low, but because these are a mercenary unit, when you do unlock them and build them, they're straight away maxed out, already max level. You can put doctrines on them to give them a little bit more survivability if you want to. Veterancy, there is only one veterancy tree for the mercenaries, and that will already be completed for you as well. It adds people, it's increased their movement speed, it's everything like a normal veterancy tree. However, as soon as you build these guys, it's done for you, so it's definitely worth picking those guys up for that silver, if not the sovereigns, if you want to actually drop a little bit of money, which I know a lot of people have because they are a very good, useful unit. The other mercenary units, so if you're looking at actually getting a mercenary unit with the bonus of, I will just show you, the bonus of the extra glory, not the extra glory, sorry, the extra experience, the extra bronze, then you need to get a unit with the exemplar trait. So the Mercenary do also have this exemplar trait. Now this exemplar trait actually increases the rewards from battle you're going to be getting. You only have to take one of these units in to actually get this as well. It doesn't matter if they die in battle, it's fine, that bonus carries on. These guys also have their own supply lines, so you don't need to resupply them, you don't need to rebuild them, heal them or anything like that when they actually die in battle as well, so it can save you a lot of bronze quite early on if you're looking at picking some of these up. Now again, all the veterancy trees are already done as soon as you build these guys, and they're already max level as well. Again, you can put doctrines onto them if you want to, just to increase their survivability, increase their damage and everything like that. However, I will tell you from personal experience, the ones to steer towards, so definitely the ones to pick up, I would say are definitely obviously the Mercenaries, definitely pick those up. The Javeliniers are very good, and the Pikemen are very good. Now if I had my time around again and I had to actually buy these in certain order, I would definitely go Mercenary first, then the Pikemen, then the Javeliniers, and then the other three. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I really do suggest avoiding the bows, the musket and the shields, because they are just not that great. If you have to buy one of those three, go for the shields, leave the muskets and leave the bows, because they are just not good units at all. So definitely be aiming for the Martelatories first, then go to the pikemen. Pikemen are a devastating unit. Absolutely devastating unit. I score so many kills from their charge ability, charging them up or down siege towers as soon as they land. Always seem to score like 3 or 4 hero kills. It's amazing how much these guys actually do pump out the damage. They're a really good unit, they're a really solid unit for a tier 3 unit, and unbeknownst to me, I didn't even have all their doctrines in, and I'm still doing a lot of damage with these guys, so they're really good, useful guys to get. Now the auxiliaries haven't really gone into that much. So the auxiliary units are units which will rotate every single week, and you have a max of 450 points to spend on however many units you want up to that limit. Now this gives you a good opportunity to actually unlock some higher tier units early game, so you get them for the week and they do level up. And if you then go on to build them, they will start at that level, which you've actually got them through from auxiliaries. It's a good way of actually bolstering up your in-game units early doors. So in your early career of Conquerors Blade, this is a very good way of actually bolstering up some of your units, so you can actually go up against some bigger boys and bigger girls. It's also a very good way to actually try out some units, so keep an eye on this every single week. It does rotate. Have a look, see if there's any units in there that you actually want to try out before you buy them. This is the best way of doing it. Just remember, you only have a 450 point limit though, and the higher they go up in tier, the higher the amount of points it takes to actually unlock them. Bear that in mind when you're actually going through it. As soon as you unlock them for that week, that's it. You cannot go back and reverse it or go and choose something else. You're stuck with whatever you choose for that week, so just be very careful with that. However, I'm going to leave this one here. This was mainly all about the mercenaries here, which I think I've definitely covered it in depth for you. Thank you very much for watching, folks. As always, if this has helped you, please do let me know down in the comments below. Share it around, give it out to people you think will benefit from these guides as well. Let me know down the bottom what the next guide you want me to cover is, and I'll definitely get around to doing that. Hit that sub button if you haven't already, and I will catch you out on the battlefield.